just to make sure everything is coming in clearly. So for those of you I have YouTube going as well. So I'm assuming everything is good. Oops. A little interference, okay, hopefully that'll go away. Thank you, Diane. Good. Okay. I'm learning our audio system here. One more. All right, so let's get started. So sit up straight. Sit in a comfortable position. You can sit with your legs crossed or your legs straight. As long as you're comfortable, relax your shoulders. And we're going to start with some breathing. So as you inhale through your nose, imagine your head is reaching for the ceiling. And then as you exhale through your mouth, feel that you're fogging a mirror with your breath. So follow your breathing, inhaling in through your nose and exhaling through your mouth. No rush. Now on the next inhale, inhale and lift your arms and hands up above your head, palms together. And when you're ready to exhale, lower your hands and arms back down. So again, move with your breathing. Inhaling up and exhaling down. Now we're inhaling and exhaling through our nose. Now, on the next inhale, turn your torso to the left side as you exhale, your arms down. And when you're ready, inhale, turn your torso back to the center on the inhale, and then turn your torso to the right side on the exhale. So we're going to alternate sides, inhaling up and exhaling down. One more time on each side. And when you're done, bring your arms to the front and breathe naturally through your nose. Now place your left hand behind you for support. Sit up straight. Lift your heart toward the ceiling. And stretch your right arm off to the side, to the right side. And we're going to inhale our right hand and reach as far as we can. And exhale, tilting over our left thigh, reaching for the left front corner, keeping your hips on the ground. And then when you're ready to inhale, reaching the right hand up toward the ceiling as far as you can reach. And then exhale your right hand back down. Move with your breathing. Inhaling up and exhaling down. One more time, inhaling and reaching for the left front corner. And then when you're done, we're going to switch hands. So place your right hand behind you for support. Take your left arm and hand to the left side. Sit up straight. Lift your chest toward the ceiling. Inhale and reach your left hand up toward the ceiling, reaching as far as you can. And then exhale, reaching for the right front corner. Continue inhaling up and exhaling down when you're ready. Try and fill your lungs completely with air. And on the exhale, exhale all of the air out. One more time, inhaling and reaching for the right front corner. And when you're done, bring both arms and hands in front and relax. Breathe naturally through your nose. Now, bring your palms together and interlace your fingers. Bring your forearms together and lift your elbows so you're looking at your thumbs. Now, we're going to make a circle with our knuckles, flexing our wrists as we go around, slowly inhaling and exhaling through our nose. Try and flex your wrists as much as you can. Now notice the direction of the circle you're making, and we're going to move in the opposite direction. Good. Now pause, release your fingers, bring your palms together and bring your hands in prayer posture in front of your chest, forearms parallel to the floor. Put a little pressure between your palms, pushing both palms into each other. And then inhale, keeping that pressure, reaching your fingertips as far up as you can go, and then exhale, keeping the pressure between your palms. And at the very end of the exhale, point your fingertips down. Try and flex your wrists as much as possible. Again, we're inhaling up and exhaling down. One more time. And then pause with your hands in prayer posture in front of your chest. Prayer posture is a balancing mudra. It balances your energies and emotions. Now, bring your fingertips together. You can spread your fingers wide if you'd like, or keep your fingertips close to each other. And we're going to inhale, following our wrists with our fingers bent inward. Move as far back on the inhale as you can go. And then when we exhale, we're going to point our fingers away and move our straight arms back toward the center with our wrists coming together. So following your wrists as you inhale out, flexing your wrist as much as possible, and exhale back in. Move with your breathing. One more time. And when you're done, just lower your arms and hands back down in front of you and breathe naturally through your nose. So for all of the breathing exercises, when we inhale, our abdomen expands, and when we exhale, our abdomen, our navel contracts toward the spine. So we want to relax our shoulders as we're breathing. Okay, so let's come up into a tabletop position. Fingers are spread wide, arms straight, knees under your hips. Your feet can be on the balls of your toes, or you can be on the flat front part of your feet. And make sure your index finger is facing forward. Rotate your shoulders so that your biceps are facing forward and your elbows are facing toward your thighs. Now for cat-cow, we're going to inhale, and our head will be the last thing that moves on the inhale and the exhale. So when we inhale, we're arching our lower spine first, and then lifting the head at the end of the inhale. And then when we exhale, we're releasing the arch of our lower spine and pushing our upper spine toward the ceiling, and our head goes down at the very end. On the exhale, we tighten our gluteals and pull our navel in toward our spine on the exhale. Again, when you inhale, the lower spine starts moving first, and then the upper head lifts at the very end. Move with your breathing. One more time in each direction. And then pause in a neutral position with your spine and neck parallel to the floor. Now from here, I'm going to face forward so we don't bump into each other. We're going to inhale our right arm and left leg out, reaching both, pulling our navel in toward our spine as we do this. And then when you're ready to exhale, lower them back down to the mat. So again, pull your navel in, inhale as you reach your opposite arm and leg, and this time the left arm and right leg. And when you're ready, exhale them back down. Follow your breathing, inhaling and stretching, exhaling down, pulling the navel in toward the spine as you're doing this. Focus on your breathing. Try and move with your breath. One more time on each side. And then just pause in a neutral position. Now we're going to spread our knees, bring our toes together, and sit our hips back onto our heels as far as we can go. Lower the forehead and forearms down to the mat and breathe. Inhale and exhale through your nose. Now lift your head, straighten out your arms, and we're going to come forward and walk to the front of our mat. Separate your feet about 4 or 5 inches apart. Hands by your side. Now inhale your arms up as you reach for the ceiling. Sit your hips back as if you're sitting in a chair, but lifting the chest and the arms toward the ceiling. The weight of our body is in our heels right now. Breathing through our nose, inhale and exhale. And then inhale, standing up, and exhale our hands back down. Again, inhale your arms up and sit back in a chair, keeping the chest up, reaching the arms up toward the ceiling, and breathe. For those of you who'd like to further balance, you can come up on your toes while lifting and breathing. And if you're on your toes, lower your heels back down. Inhale, standing up and lowering your hands back by your side. So that's a good exercise to help your focus. Now, keeping the feet 4 inches apart, we're going to inhale our hands up, reaching toward the ceiling. Pull the navel in as we swan dive down, hands all the way down to the floor, next to our feet. Inhale up halfway, and then relax down. Take a moment to just breathe and relax your legs, the backs of your legs. Then bend your knees slightly and step your right foot back and come up into Warrior One. So our left knee is bent over our left ankle, our right leg is straight, our hips and torso are facing forward. And breathe. Inhale and exhale through your nose. Hands in prayer posture in front of your chest. And And then inhale, reach your hands up toward the ceiling, and exhale as you tilt your torso over your left thigh, bringing your hands down to the floor, and step the right foot forward. Inhale up halfway, and relax down. Bend your knees slightly and inhale, reverse swan dive, hands up together above your head, and exhale them back down by your side. So again, we're going to inhale our hands up toward the ceiling and swan dive down, pull our navel in as we bring our hands all the way down to the floor by the sides of our feet. Inhale up halfway, pulling our navel in toward our spine as we do that. And then exhale, relaxing down. And then pull our navel in as we inhale and step our left foot back and come up to warrior one. So our right knee is bent over our right ankle, left leg is straight, the hips and torso are facing forward, hands in prayer posture in front of your chest. Inhale and exhale through your nose. The weight of your front foot should be more in your heel as your knee is above your ankle. Now inhale, reaching your hands up toward the ceiling. Pull your navel in and tilt your torso over your right thigh as you lower your hands down to the floor, stepping your left foot forward. Inhale up halfway, relaxing down. Then bend your knees slightly as we pull our navel in and reach our hands up above our head, palms together as we exhale them down by our side. So again, we're going to inhale our hands up toward the ceiling and swan dive down, all the way down, hands down to the floor. And this time we're going to step back into a downward dog, lifting our hips toward the ceiling, pushing the floor away with our hands, and lift your heels to walk the dog, stretching the backs of your legs, relaxing your head and shoulders. Inhale and exhale through your nose. You can always do puppy pose if downward dog doesn't work. Then bend your knees and walk to the front of the mat. Our feet are still separated, our head is down. Inhale up halfway, and again exhale down. Bend your knees slightly and inhale, reaching hands up above your head, palms together, and then exhale them down by your side. So now again, inhale, reaching up, hands toward the ceiling, swan dive down all the way, pull your navel in as you bring your hands to the outside of your feet. And we're going to step back again into downward dog. Feel free to lift your heels to walk the dog. Now, inhale, coming forward to a plank. If you need to put your knees on the ground, you can do that. And then slowly exhale down. From here, our head is up, our hands are under our shoulders. Inhale into a baby cobra and breathe. Inhale and exhale through your nose. And then relax. Put your left ear down on the mat. You can put your hands behind you with your palms facing up. And then lift your head, bring your palms back under your shoulders. And we're going to inhale. And this time, inhale into an up dog, which is your legs are straight. I'll turn sideways. So your legs are straight, and if you can bring your hips down, that's great, but my knees are off the ground. You're on the tops of your feet, not the balls of your toes. Tighten your gluteals as you do this, and then exhale all the way down. And this time, bring your hands behind you, place your right ear down on the ground. Now lift your head, bring your palms back under your shoulders, and we're going to lift up and come back into a child's pose with our knees spread, feet together, forehead and forearms down on the ground all the way. Now lift your head, straighten out your arms, and we're going to come forward all the way to a standing position in the front of your mat. Now spread your feet again about 4 or 5 inches. We're going to inhale, lifting our hands up above our head, pull our navel in as we swan dive down, hands to the outside of our feet. And we're going to step the right foot back and come up into Warrior One again. Breathing through our nose, inhale and exhale. Now take a deep breath, inhale, and exhale as you spread your arms out parallel to the floor and turn your torso and hips to the right side of the room. Bring your shoulder blades together behind you, lowering your shoulders, gazing out over your left fingertips. Lifting the chest toward the ceiling. And then inhale as you rotate your right arm to face forward, rotate your hips to face forward, and reach your hands up toward the ceiling. And exhale, tilting your torso over your left thigh, hands down next to your left foot, and step the right foot forward. Inhale up halfway, and relax down. Bend your knees, pull your navel in, and inhale as you reach your hands up above your head, and exhale them down by your side. Now again, inhale, reaching up. Pull the navel in and exhale as we swan dive down, hands to the outside of our feet. Step the left foot back, keeping the right knee bent over the right ankle, and inhale up to Warrior One. Inhale and exhale through your nose. Now take a deep breath, inhale. And as you exhale, turn your torso and your hips to the left side as you stretch your arms out parallel to the floor. Bring your shoulder blades together, lifting your chest as you gaze out over your right fingertips. Then inhale and swing your left arm forward as you rotate your hips forward and torso forward. Lift your hands up toward the ceiling. And exhale, pull your navel in as you tilt your torso over your right thigh, hands down next to your right foot. Step the left foot forward. Inhale up halfway and exhale down. Bend your knees slightly as we inhale and reach our hands up toward the ceiling, palms together. And then exhale your hands down by your side. Okay, now we're going to sit down. So have a seat. You can sit with your legs straight in front of you. And notice the backs of your legs on the ground. Try and sit up straight with a straight spine. Lifting the chest toward the ceiling. Place your arms out to the side. We're going to inhale our palms up toward the ceiling, lifting our chest as we look up at the ceiling and breathe. Take a deep breath, inhale, reaching up, and exhale our hands back down. Relaxing your shoulders. Now again, inhale, reach your hands up toward the ceiling, pull your navel in and tilt your torso and hands forward as far as you can reach. Keeping a straight spine, don't bend your head, and breathe. Inhale and exhale through your nose. Try and fill your lungs completely with air and exhale all of the air out. Moving your torso as far forward as you can and just breathe. Then pull your navel in and inhale your hands up toward the ceiling again and exhale them down by your side. Now come to the front of your mat, bend your knees, and you can place your hands on your thighs, on your shins, or you can place your hands and arms parallel to the floor. From here, we're going to tilt back and lift our feet off the ground and just breathe. And then lower your feet back down. Sitting up straight, relaxing. Now we're going to do that again. Again, you can hold on to your shins or place your arms parallel to the floor. Pull your navel in and lean back, lifting our feet off the ground, breathing through your nose. You have to find that balancing point. If you'd like to straighten out one leg or both legs, feel free to play with that. And then lower your feet down to the floor. Now sit up straight and slowly come down all the way back on the floor and hands by your side with your palms facing up. Now move your arms like a T by your shoulders, palms facing up. Pull your navel in toward your spine, lift your hips off the ground, and move your hips to the right side of your mat and lower your hips down. Keeping your shoulders and arms on the ground, take a deep breath, inhale. And exhale, allow your knees to relax to the left side. And if you can turn your head to the right side, gazing at your right palm, keeping the shoulders on the ground. Try and fill your lungs completely with air. And exhale, letting all the air out. One more breath. And then inhale, bring your hips and knees back to the center and your head back to the center as well. Now, with your knees in the air, pull your navel in toward your spine and lift your hips off the ground again. This time we're going to move our hips to the left side of the mat and lower them down. Again, keeping our shoulders on the ground. Take a deep breath, inhale. And exhale, relaxing your knees to the right side as you turn your head to gaze at your left palm. Try and fill your lungs completely with air. Inhale and exhale, letting out all of the air. One more breath. And then inhale, bring your hips and head and torso back to the middle and bring your arms down by your side. Now from here, we're going to inhale our feet up toward the ceiling and reach our hands up as well. Grab the outer edges of your feet in happy baby pose. Pull your feet down so that your knees come to the outer sides of your armpits. And you can rock side to side, giving yourself a nice spinal massage, or up and down. Try and relax your spine and just breathe. Moving around to massage your spine as much as you can. And then when you're done, pause for a moment and inhale your feet back up and exhale your hands and feet back down. So now we'll do our final pose for the evening, which is Shavasana. So straighten your legs, separate your heels of your feet, allow your toes to relax to the sides. Move your arms about 4 or 5 inches away from your torso with your palms facing up. Close your eyes and focus on your breathing. As you inhale, fill your lungs completely with air, allowing your abdomen to expand on the inhale. And when you exhale, squeeze out every drop of air as your navel pulls in toward your spine. Focus on breathing. Close your eyes, relax your jaw, relax your neck, relax your shoulders. Relax your biceps, triceps, elbows, forearms, wrists, and fingers. Relax your hips. Relax your thighs, your calves, your ankles, and your toes. Breathe into any tension you may feel. Observe your breath getting longer as your body relaxes. Now wiggle your toes and your fingers. And when you're ready, lift your hands up above your head and stretch your body. And then bend your knees, bring them close to your chest. Rock side to side. And then move your body to one side and take a few deep breaths, inhaling and exhaling through your nose. And when you're ready, push yourself up to a seated position. Sitting with a straight spine. We're going to take 3 deep breaths, inhaling through our nose and exhaling through our mouth. Exhaling with a strong breath. Again. Now this time, inhale through your nose and exhale through your nose, bringing your palms together. Pause at your third eye for kind thoughts, at your lips for kind words, and at your heart center for kind intentions. Namaste. All right, well, thank you for joining, and we will see you tomorrow.